All right, welcome back, my dear students. So I decided to create a little project here so that you can learn a little more about using CodeIgniter, right? We have the foundation. Why not build something really cool, right? So let's go ahead and build a login system, all right? Then maybe later on we can extend that to something else. But I guarantee you that I'll give you the knowledge to do that, all right? To do the extending, to do the creation of other applications with this login system that we are going to be creating. With all the knowledge you are learning here, you're going to be creating any application you want, all right? But anyway, so what do we do? What do we need to create a project with CodeIgniter? Well, first of all, we need some files, right? We need some HTML, some CSS templates or something like that, right? So the best way to actually do that is by downloading a template or a framework for HTML and CSS. HTML and CSS has a really good framework called Bootstrap, which I have a course on, but you're going to be learning some of it here. All right, Bootstrap is a framework that will allow us to use a lot of already made styles for buttons, for sliders, and it's a whole bunch of other things. If you don't know what Bootstrap is, it's really good to go to their website and find out. But I have a course on it, which is really cheap, and we give you the foundation. But you go to their website, Bootstrap, here, download their framework. That's what we're going to be doing right now. So I'm going to click download, and then we're going to download, compile the minified version of it, meaning that it's going to be so compressed that we won't be able to edit it. But I really don't want to edit it. I already know what I need, right? For those of you that want to edit the stuff, you can play around with it like this with the source code. But I'm just going to download it. You can also use a CDN and link it like this. All right. Anyway, so let's go to our, now that I downloaded it, I have it in my browser. I have to drag it to, also it's in my download folder. Chrome has this feature where it downloads everything to the browser, and then you can just drag it from there, all right, to where you want it. But anyway, let's go to our htdocs. Let's go to our project that we have been working on, the CI. And here, right in the same level as application, I'm going to create another folder called, and let me just make this so that way you can see it better. Hey, we are in that folder, right? Let's create this folder called assets. All right, this is where we're going to be putting our CSS and JavaScript. So I'm going to drag Bootstrap into assets. All right, I'm going to unzip it. I'm going to delete that zip file. Here I'm going to create two more folders, CSS and one called JS. All right, and that's in assets. Okay, now actually Bootstrap had one, but I don't need everything from Bootstrap. Also, it's very useful to have this fonts folder. I'm going to drag it in there. So what I want from the CSS folder is, this is the Bootstrap one. I want bootstrap.min. So I'm going to drag that into my CSS folder. And what else I want? From the JS, I want bootstrap.min.js for the JS folder. There we go. Now I can delete this Bootstrap distribution. There we go. All right, so make sure that you have yours in your CSS folder, bootstrap.min.css. Then we have the fonts folder for our icons, which is really cool. And then we have the JS folder with the bootstrap.min.js. All right, that's going to be our assets. Beautiful. All right. So let's go to our code editor and make sure that everything is there. So in your root of the CI folder, you should have application, assets, and system. On the next lecture, I'm going to show you how to link all these files in a very, very CodeIgniter MVC framework way, so that way you can get the best deal possible when it comes to actually structuring this. All right. But anyway, I'll see you in the next lecture. Take care.